Ever wondered about those bizarre corners of the world where things just don't add up? Picture this. An island where everyone who visits just vanishes, poof, like they never existed. Sounds like a plot from a thriller movie, right? But that's just the tip of the iceberg. Our planet, aged a whopping 4.54 billion years, is like a vast treasure chest of uncracked mysteries. Some of these mysteries are so mind-boggling, they leave even the smartest of us scratching our heads. Today, we're diving deep into the mysteries that are so strange, so ancient, they've slipped through the pages of history. Number 1. Stendek Mystery. In 1947, the mysterious vanishing of the Lancastrian airliner Stardust over the Andes left behind a perplexing puzzle that continues to captivate mystery enthusiasts to this day. On August 2nd, Stardust took off from Buenos Aires, Argentina, heading towards Santiago, Chile. It was a flight like any other, operated by British South American Airways, with 6 crew members and 5 passengers on board. But Stardust never made it to its destination. The final communication from the aircraft, a Morse code message spelling out Stendek, was as baffling as it was cryptic. This enigmatic transmission has never been explained, sparking endless speculation. Was it a miscommunication, a secret code, or something more sinister? The speculation was further fueled by the intriguing passengers and cargo. Among them was passenger Casas Atala, rumored to be smuggling a valuable gemstone, and the king's messenger Paul Simpson, carrying sensitive embassy documents in a diplomatic pouch. For decades, the wreckage remained hidden in the Andes' icy embrace, the plane's fate and the meaning of Stendek lost in time. It wasn't until 1998 that the remnants of Stardust were discovered on the Tupungato Glacier. The wreckage revealed twisted metal and shattered remains, but the plane's precious cargo and the secrets it carried remained elusive. The discovery reignited interest in expeditions to the treacherous mountain terrains. Explorers and adventurers, driven by tales of hidden treasures and diplomatic intrigues, braved the perilous conditions, hoping to find the lost diplomatic pouch or Atala's gemstone. But the unstable ice and harsh conditions kept their secrets well guarded. Even after DNA tests in 2002 confirmed human remains from the crash, the real story behind Stardust's last message, its precious cargo, and the fate of its occupants remained shrouded in mystery. Number 2. Devil's Kettle Waterfall. In the heart of Minnesota's Judge C.R. Magny State Park lies a geological wonder that has baffled visitors for years. The enigmatic Devil's Kettle Waterfall. Here, the Brule River splits into two, with one side behaving as expected, cascading 50 feet into a pool below. However, the other half presents a real head-scratcher. It pours into a massive pothole, seemingly disappearing without a trace. This mysterious pothole, about 15 feet wide and at least 50 feet deep, has been the subject of speculation and legend. People have tossed all sorts of objects into this abyss, from logs to dye, only to find that none reappear downstream. This baffling phenomenon sparked wild theories ranging from hidden underground caverns to, amusingly, sharks feasting on the debris in the pothole. For years, Devil's Kettle remained one of Minnesota's most intriguing puzzles. It wasn't until 2017 that geologists finally cracked the case. Utilizing digital water flow and erosion modeling, they discovered that the water from the western stream does indeed rejoin the river. However, the connection is so narrow and jagged that objects thrown in can't pass through visibly, thus creating the illusion of a bottomless pit. This revelation demystified Devil's Kettle, showing how nature can keep secrets for generations, only to be unraveled by the relentless pursuit of science. Yet the park's caverns and potholes, including the falls themselves, continue to captivate visitors with their raw, untamed beauty and the stories they once inspired. Number 3. Mary Celeste. On a chilly December day in 1872, the maritime world was shaken by a baffling event, the discovery of the deserted American merchant vessel, Mary Celeste. This ship, which had set sail from New York City towards Genoa, Italy, was found aimlessly adrift in the Atlantic, near the Azores Islands. What made this discovery so perplexing was the complete absence of the 10 crew members, the captain, his wife, and their young daughter. Mary Celeste had embarked on her journey in November 1872, her cargo hold filled with 1,700 barrels of industrial alcohol. When discovered by the Canadian ship DEI Gracia, Mary Celeste was in perfect condition, with no damage and plenty of supplies on board. The crew's personal items and the family's belongings were undisturbed. However, the ship's lifeboat was mysteriously missing, and the last log entry was made 10 days prior to the discovery, indicating they were near the Azores. The salvage hearings that followed in Gibraltar shed no light on the crew's fate. No signs of violence, piracy, or foul play emerged, leaving the maritime community baffled. Over the years, theories have abounded, from alcohol vapor explosions to mythical sea creature attacks. Yet none have conclusively solved the puzzle. The allure of the Mary Celeste mystery has been further fueled by fictional accounts, like Conan Doyle's narrative of mutiny and the 1935 film's tale of piracy. Historians, in their quest for truth, have speculated on more mundane possibilities like accidental flooding, but concrete evidence remains elusive. The enduring image of a ghostly ship drifting without a soul on board has cemented Mary Celeste's place in maritime legend. Number 4. Bloop Sound of Ocean. In 1997, the world was mystified by an unusual underwater sound known as the bloop. This low-frequency noise, detected across the Pacific Ocean, sparked widespread intrigue and speculation. Recorded by NOAA's hydrophones, which were spaced thousands of miles apart, the bloop's distinctive, low, pulsating hum, lasting just over a minute, baffled experts. The sound, which had seismic attributes and was captured on sensors spread over 5,000 kilometers, was loud enough to be heard across entire ocean basins. Researchers at NOAA earmarked the sound for in-depth analysis due to its peculiar nature. Theories about its origin ranged widely, from covert military operations to natural phenomena like ice calving or whale communications. However, the sound's volume was unprecedented, unlike anything previously recorded. Some even ventured into the paranormal, suggesting the bloop might be the call of a colossal, undiscovered sea creature dwelling in the ocean's uncharted depths. In 2012, NOAA researchers concluded that the sound matched activities in Antarctica's ice shelf, likely ice quakes resulting from intense geological movements. Despite this logical explanation, the idea of the bloop emanating from a mythical sea monster continued to captivate the public's imagination. Our ocean's vast and largely unexplored nature lends credibility to such fantastical theories. The bloop stands as a testament to humanity's enduring fascination with the unknown. It straddles the line between scientific fact and the lure of cryptozoological legends. The sound, once a seismic anomaly, has transformed in public consciousness into potential evidence of leviathans. It encapsulates our human nature, a quest for understanding intertwined with a love for the mysterious. Now it's time for today's subscriber pick. In the heart of Lake Rudolph in Kenya lies Unexplainable Island, shrouded in enigma and eerie tales. This island has become synonymous with inexplicable disappearances. The very name Unexplainable translates to no return in the local dialect, adding to its haunting allure. Local folklore is rife with accounts of people venturing onto the island, never to be seen again. This has led many to avoid the island, fearing it to be cursed. Despite these chilling legends, families from the Elolo tribe once dared to settle on Unexplainable. For a time, life on the island was peaceful, with villagers establishing homes and living harmoniously. However, this serenity was short-lived. In a twist that seemed to affirm the island's sinister reputation, these families too disappeared without a trace, leaving behind only empty huts and unanswered questions. Today, Unexplainable Island stands desolate, its abandoned huts a silent testament to the mystery. Some have even theorized the island could be a hotspot for extraterrestrial activity, citing sightings of strange entities. This island story continues to intrigue and mystify. What do you think lies behind the mystery of Unexplainable Island? Share your theories in the comments below. Could this simply be a case of an unsettled land? Or is there something more otherworldly at play? Number 5. Kentucky Meat Shower. In 1876, something truly bewildering happened in Kentucky, an event so strange it still baffles scientists and historians alike. Imagine this, you're in Bath County, Kentucky, and suddenly, from the sky, meat starts raining down. This is not a scene from a bizarre fantasy story. This is the Kentucky Meat Shower. On March 3rd of that year, Mrs. Crouch was outside her farmhouse, busy with her daily chores, when she found herself in a shower of meat. Chunks of flesh, seemingly venison or mutton, were falling from the sky, covering a sprawling area of 100 by 50 yards. The sight was so surreal that neighbors came running to see this odd downpour. What could possibly cause meat to rain from the sky? That's what everyone wanted to know. Local experts who examined the meat samples were puzzled. They quickly dismissed the idea that a flock of buzzards could have vomited the flesh mid-flight. Other theories floated around, from the possibility of a tornado or waterspout lifting the meat from the ground and then dropping it, to more bizarre and outlandish explanations like a cannibalistic escapade in a hot air balloon or a supernatural event. But none of these theories held water. The absence of bones or feathers among the meat made the incident even more mysterious. To this day, the Kentucky meat shower remains an unexplained phenomenon, one of the strangest meteorological occurrences ever recorded. Some still wonder if the meat could have been carried by unusually strong winds from a distant location, but the true origin of the Kentucky sky meat continues to be a topic of wild speculation and intrigue. Number 6. Shroud of Turin. The Shroud of Turin remains one of the most captivating and debated religious artifacts in history. This ancient linen cloth, stretching about 14 feet, bears the enigmatic imprint of a man who appears to have suffered a crucifixion. For over 5 centuries, scholars and believers have been entangled in a heated debate. Is this the authentic burial shroud of Jesus Christ, or is it a masterful medieval creation? The image on the shroud, measuring around 5 feet 7 inches in height, displays wounds consistent with those suffered during the crucifixion, aligning closely with the biblical descriptions of Jesus' final hours. These include marks of nails driven through the wrists and feet, and a side wound, presumably from a spear. What's particularly fascinating is the shroud's negative imagery effect, a characteristic discovered by photographer Secondo Pia in 1898. This discovery fueled theories that the image could have been miraculously formed at the moment of Jesus' resurrection. Despite its revered status, skeptics have long suggested that the shroud could be a product of medieval artistry, possibly created using techniques like bas-relief imprinting. In the 1970s, the Shroud of Turin research project embarked on a comprehensive scientific examination, concluding that the image wasn't the result of known artistic methods, and thermographic studies seemed to support the idea of an imprint from a crucified body. However, a pivotal moment came in 1988, when carbon dating tests dated the shroud to between 1260 and 1390 AD, pointing towards a medieval origin. This finding has been contested, with some suggesting potential errors in the carbon dating process. The debate around the Shroud of Turin continues to be a tug-of-war between faith and science, history and belief. Its origins, whether divine or human-made, remain an enigmatic puzzle, adding to its enduring allure and mystery.